TL Art Show, please stand. If you were FFA State Agronomy TL Art Show, please stand. When we end today, but I just want to recognize right now before we do the big splash this afternoon that we do have quite a few people that are participating in Track and Field State this Friday and Saturday, and I want to encourage those of you who can to go up and encourage them and just support them in what they're doing this weekend. Again, hold that because we're going to do a special thing for you at the very end. If you are a NHS member, please stand. If you are a student council member, please stand. And if you are a yearbook staff member, please stand. We've also had good citizens every single quarter. So if you were selected as a good citizen sometime this year, either first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and you were one of the ones that got to have your personal pizza and a soda, please stand. We're one of those students who were recognized as an academic all-star for either semester 1 or semester 2. Those were the ones where you were recognized at basketball and baseball. If you were one of those, please stand. As you can see, we've done a lot of really awesome things this year. The teachers are going to recognize you for things you've done in the classroom. But before we get to that, I would like the teachers to stand. And I want to take this opportunity to recognize the hard work and the dedication of all of these guys, because they're the ones putting in the hard work every day to help you guys get where you need to be. And I would like you guys to join me in a round of applause for them. I want to recognize the parents and families. We thank you for your support, the support you give us, the support you give your children, to help them achieve their goals, to help them bring their education to fruition. We couldn't do this without you, and we want to recognize you. And now I'm going to turn it over to our first teacher, Mrs. Ruby.
Yeah, this is great.
All right, hey y'all. I'm going to start with the 9th grade freshmen. I have academic excellence for Madeline McCoy and Kyla Rocco. I have outstanding improvement for the freshman class to Aviana Mettler. And outstanding effort for my environmental science class for Damian Starnes. Moving on to my biology class, I have academic excellence for Shelby Turnbow and Kylie Scrivener. I have outstanding improvement for Logan Kendall. And outstanding effort for Marilyn Rice. Okay, so award goes to one of my chemistry kids. They're getting my Dmitry Mendeleev award, and it goes to Layla Lee. I have an award for my Biology 2 class. Most skilled with a scalpel goes to Waylon Proctor. My overall science award, my Albert Einstein award goes to Lucas Roche. I have my awesome attitude award goes to Jackson Schubert. And then my last, before I get to my awards for Science Olympiad, my technology whiz goes to Maddox McCoy. We competed in the Science Olympiad back in September or October. Shai Anderson placed first place in the straw tower. Shai Anderson also placed second place in the toothpick bridge. Maddox McCoy was given first place for the Ride It, Do It. Jasmine Grigsby was given third place for the toothpick bridge. I really enjoyed being your guys' science class teacher, and I look forward to being your teacher again next year. Thank you. Mrs. Jackson is next.
Jackson, I'm sorry.
All right, the first thing I want to say, and this is to every person that's been in my class this semester, is I appreciate you. This has been a long semester for me, and a lot of times when a teacher, and for those of you who don't know, my retina detached in February, and I've been working half blind for this the rest of this year. And a lot of times kids take advantage of teachers, but you all have been so wonderful. You've been helpful, you've been kind, you've been patient, and I just love you for that. That you cared about me enough to care and take care of me in class. So I love you guys, and thank you so much for your kindness this semester. I'm going to start with English 1. I have academic achievement for the highest grade point average for Kyla Rocco and Madeline McCoy. I probably said it wrong. I don't ever say the last name. Kyla. It's Rocco, right? I'll have it right by the time we graduate. I also have most improved for both my English 1 classes, and that would be Aviana Medler. You have done wonderful recovery. You recovered well. And my other one goes to Elliot Henry. And in English 2, academic achievement goes to Shelby Turnbow and Paisley Basson. My most improved goes to Carter Heath and Desiree Hillman. Oh, I have to give you the right one. In English 3, academic achievement goes to Maddox McCoy, barely. There was that one assignment this afternoon. Most improved goes to Destiny Barnes. And I always give a Smile Award and a Kindness Award. And my Smile Award goes to the person that I have never seen without a smile. I don't care what time of day it is, what minute it is, what class it is, where we're at, and that's Elliot Henry. And my kindness Jalayla Lee. And that is Miss Masters' turn.
Okay, so my classes are a little bit different. I teach 2 English elective courses, and then I also have a yearbook this year. Some of my awards have already went out to seniors. One of those seniors is here, so I do want to honor him. So I gave Tucker Ehlers the Most Improved Award because he did amazing in creative writing and actually placed 3rd with his personal narrative at the Language Arts Fair. So I just wanted to honor you real quick, Tucker. I'm giving away one award, and this award is called the Olympus Conquer Award, and it's for whoever is the most passionate and driven in mythology, and that goes to Maddox McCoy. In my film is lit class, I have 2 awards. One of them is the Academic Excellence Award, and that goes to Shelby Turnbow. The other award for Film is Lit. We run this class in a way where we have whole class discussions, and my Discussion Starter Award goes to Marilyn Rice. For creative writing, I have 2 other awards. My Most Likely to Become an Author Award goes to Maddox McCoy. And then my Outstanding Writer Award goes to Miss Akili Snow. And my final 2 awards are for yearbook. My yearbook Student of the Year went to one of my seniors, but I have 2 more awards to give. So I created an award this year called the Caption Queen Award, and that goes to Marilyn Rice. And then I have one other award called the Dedication Award. This student worked outside of my class many days, was always willing to be a photographer, and was just all around wonderful and helpful in yearbook. And that student is Gabby Kendall. Next up is Miss LaCavera and Mr. Rice.
I'll be presenting the awards for Algebra 1. So for the Perseverance Awards, there were 2 students, Jasmine Kramer and Gracie Walters. And then for the Excellence Award, there were 3 students, Kyla Rocco, Lucas Roach, and Madeline McCoy.
My first award is for Perseverance in Pre-Algebra, and that goes to Morgan Mays. And Academic Excellence in Pre-Algebra goes to Chastity Davis. Perseverance in Algebra 2, and that takes a lot of perseverance, I think, is Marilyn Rice. Academic Excellence in Algebra 2, I have 2 students, and that would be Jackson Schubert and Shelby Turnbow. geometry at the same time. I call that insanity. Because those are the two hardest math classes we've got. But she did it, and she did really well in both. And you know who you are, right? Come on down, Jasmine. The next one up is Ms. Wise.
Okay, I teach art, so my awards are titled a little bit different. The first one I have is the Picasso for Marilyn Rice. She always comes up with really abstract concepts. Sometimes I have a Persistency Award for Paige Colbert for sticking with it and making it great no matter how long it takes. I have an award called the Potter for the largest ceramic piece, and that goes to Virgil. I have the Bob Ross Award for Kylie Scrivener for constant creative efforts and ideas. And I have an award called the Assistant Artist for someone who's always willing to help no matter what time of day she's in my classroom. She's kind of like my assistant teacher someday, and that goes to Akili Sloan. And next up is Mr. Burgess.
Let's have awards for computer applications. For the fastest typer in the West, Alan McCoy. And for the most improved in typing, Gracie Walters. The most proficient project creator, Trevor Funk. And for the most impressive Canva artist, Kala Rocco. And next we have Mr. Wright.
Okay, we're going to start off with the Academic Achievement Awards, and I'm basically going to announce these for each of the classes. And for Ag Science 1, I went through and figured the grades. We had the top 2 grades for Ag Science 1 this year, and that was going to be Madeline McCoy and Kyla Rocco. Science 2, we had about 4 participants that it was a very close run race. They were pretty much all up toward in the 90 to 100% range for the year. Some of these were also on contest teams and things like that. The overlapping sure showed. So the first one, academic achievement for Ag Science 2 is Harley Colbert, Kylie Scrivener, Jackson Schubert, and Shelby Turner.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, for the next class on Ag Science, Plant Science, we got 2 people that excelled in grades this year. First one is Jessica Winfrey. next individual, most of you have got to know this year, very unique. We will miss him when he leaves. This individual usually caught our attention most days by letting us know how good he was. I don't know if anybody else, teachers, he did that in their class, but on a daily basis he got to where he could really tell us he was number one. And I think some of the people on his team by about April were about up to here with that, but hopefully it was mostly in fun. We've never had that many foreign students that have competed and stuff, been in FFA, and told us how good they are, but at this time, for academic achievement, Lucas Roche. Okay, the last two awards I want to give out, a little bit different this year. For construction in my construction class, and I want to give this one out. I just called it the Persistence Award. And you know, we're in a small school, so everybody, I always tell the kids, should know everybody. But this individual got injured earlier this year, and when you're doing any kind of physical activity, it's hard to do that when you've only got one leg. And this individual came to class. He tried his best to do as much as he could. And I just called it the Persistence Award, and I give it to Ty Ayers. So along with that, the other award I'm going to do on this was also a construction class award, and I called it the Lend a Hand Award because I had some people in our construction class who were trying to build projects. And as Ty knows, it's hard to weld whenever you have one leg, and somebody just called him crip and stuff like that. So we had people that helped, and this young man helped him finish his projects, and I call it the Lend a Hand Award. It goes to Carter Heath. And the last thing before I go, I'd like to just, for the current FFA officers, please stand up. Please give them a round of applause. We'll hold our FFA banquet tomorrow night, 6 p.m. in the cafeteria. We will talk and discuss contest teams and the results of the spring. So we would sure like you to attend if at all possible. The next up is Coach Dable.
Last day of school, kids. I've got a few awards to hand out. I am the high school history department. I teach, I know, 3 classes, civics and American government are together, and then I have 2 awards for world history and American history. First up, top students in civics and American government, Shelby Turnbow and Achilles Sloan. In world history, the top achieving students were Madeline McCoy and Kylo Rocco. And for American history, my top performing students were Maddox McCoy and Emily Winder. Next up, Coach Lundy!
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Okay, mine's pretty short and sweet. My weightlifting class, there was a lot of them in there, 3.
But we have 3 awards. One is Most Improved. This one goes to Elizabeth Rogers. This one here is Most Inspirational. This one goes to Blake Wynn. And last but not least, this is my Leadership Award, and this goes to Gabby Kendall. All right, I am going to now move to my PE class. Okay. This is my Most Improved Award. This one goes to Davide Franchini. And on the girls' side, Most Improved Award goes to Chelsea Barnes. And you pretty much know this guy really well by now. The Most Inspirational Award goes to Lucas Roach. And on the girls' side, Most Inspirational is Kaylee Fowler. And my PD class, Leadership Award for the boys, Tucker Ehlers. And on the girls' side for leadership, Malia Kenny. All right, body conditioning. Okay, this is the class where, we had about 14 kids in there and we got after it. We did a lot of conditioning, just like the class says, body conditioning. And we maxed out and we worked hard in there and helped our athletes get better and better every day. Okay, so having said that, body conditioning, the Most Improved goes to Logan Kendall. On the girls' side, the Most Improved is Destiny Barnes. Most Inspirational goes to good old Rico, Emmerich Otto. Most Inspirational is also one of the most ferocious football players on the football field when we play. This goes to Gracie Walters. And Leadership Award goes to Tucker Ehlers. Tucker always had a good vibe in our weight class. He pushed everybody and he made sure everybody stayed on task. And on the girls' side, Malia Kinney. She made sure the girls were doing that. And next up is Coach Shane.
That wasn't quite the introduction I was expecting, but thanks. So I teach mostly elementary classes, but I have 2 high school PE classes, and in those classes we have fitness testing. and everybody loves them, and they're fantastic. And we have a top performer for outstanding fitness scores for Dakota Sanchez. And for Gabby Kendall. And next up is Miss Weeks.
Okay, I'm going to start with Timbos. I had a few this year, but I had two that were always coming to Timbos. And those two are Shelby Turnbow and Jasmine Grigsby for the most outstanding Timbos. Next I have choir, and I'm going to give a leadership award for Carter Heath. And then the most outstanding improvement award, this person started out singing real quiet, and by the concert wanted to do a solo, Destiny Barnes. Next, I'm going to give out some band awards. I have three, I think, leadership awards, and these people are always helping the younger students, and they're always playing their part. Kyla Rocco, Morgan Mays, and Paisley Batson. Next, I have an Outstanding Improvement Award for band, and that goes to Trevin Fontenot. And then this year, I started sponsoring the National Honor Society, and I'm going to recognize the officers, the historian, Gabriella Fry, the treasurer, Maddox McCoy, and President Waylon Proctor. Next up is Mrs. Root.
All right, if you're in my student council, high school student council, come on down. Come on down. Good. So let's give them a round of applause for all that they've done for student And we have candy for when you guys leave today, that one last hurrah from student council, so thank you. And now Mr. Root.
This being my first year with this class, I'm truly amazed by them. One thing about the technology in the school, if it works, they had a part in it. And I'm very appreciative of that. My first award would be the top repairman. That would be Gage King. One thing about Gage, everything he did not break, he was able to repair. Next up would be the All-Star, which would be Maddox McCoy. involved in both the breaking and the repair, Colin Vorick. And Blake Boone. Thank you.
I would like the perfect attendance. We're going to do some perfect attendance medals. So these are those students who have missed 0 days of school this year. So if I call your name, come up and get your medal. Tucker Ehlers, you already have your medal, but come on up. Lucas Roach, Shelby Turnbow, and Madeline McCoy. Miss Ramsey is going to make an announcement, so just ignore that. Everybody in here is going to stay put. She's getting ready to move to middle school and elementary for our send-off, so just ignore what she's about to say.
Matter your attention, please gather into the hallway to say goodbye to the basic field and track team as they leave.
All right, we're going to do academic lettering. Academic letters are awarded to students who maintain a 3.33 or higher GPA for the school year based on the second semester of the previous year and the first semester grades this year. So if I call your name, come on up, and you will get a letter. We're going to do letters first, and if you're a senior, it's already in your packet, but I'm going to call your name anyways. Wyatt Foley, Kaylee Fowler, Wyatt McIntyre, Richard Turnbow, Jason Wagler, Gabrielle Kindle, Layla Lee, Octavia McElhaney, Ty Ehlers, Harley Colbert, Jasmine Grigsby, and Jackson Schuber, and Kylie Scrivener. Let's give them a round. Having them stay put because in addition to that are our kids who are getting their bars. So they're part of this group, and that is Tucker Ehlers, Hallie Hogan, Malia Kinney, Casey Payne, Mia Pratt, Hannah Simmons, Cherokee Anderson, Gabriella Fry, Aaliyah Hudson, Maddox McCoy, Waylon Proctor, Kate White, Emily Winder, Jessica Winfrey. Give it one more round. I'm now going to do the Mr. and Miss HSS Award. This will be our last award for the day. This award is voted on by faculty and is given to only one male and one female student who epitomizes the essence of being the ultimate student at Humansville High School. This is a student who exerts effort in the classroom and serves as an exemplary role model for students. This award can only be received once in the entire time you're in high school. I would like to recognize Maddox McCoy and Hallie Hogan. And now we're going to do a special send-off for our track team.
state-bound kids, get on down here. So as Ms. Fraser said, we are going to be competing on Friday and Saturday at Jefferson City. All these kids have worked really hard, and I can't be prouder of all the accomplishments that they've done. So, we'll start with Virgil. He is going in the shot put, the javelin, and the 4x100 meter. Cade, 4x100 meter. Tucker, discus, and the 4x100. Malia, and the discus. Gabby, and the javelin, 100, 200. And Trevin in the 4x100 meter. Make some noise. We are heading to state.
Wait, hold on, I'll leave. Track's leaving. Track's leaving. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna form a tunnel from that door to that door with humans for them to go through. They're gonna make their way through the school and they're coming back in just a minute. So tunnel, there to there. Students, after this is over, you'll go quickly get your stuff and head to your